Are you a felon because you simply decided to purchase an AR platform pistol or an AK platform pistol? Listen to what this guy has to say. Knowledge is power, and if we don't act now, we're screwed.
How is ATF justifying their unconstitutional action? ATF's position is that the portion of the GCA and NFA definition of a rifle that read, designed or redesigned, made or remade, and intended to be fired from the shoulder was ambiguous. So therefore, they needed to clarify it so we, the people, could understand what it means. According to the final rule, it goes into effect immediately upon publication in the Federal Register. Hold on, don't freak out on me yet. Since the rule will go into effect once published, which should happen sometime this week, you are technically committing a felony if you possess a firearm with a stabilizing brace that falls under ATF's modified definition of a rifle based on the factors. However, get this, ATF was nice enough to allow individuals 120 days to comply with the law after the final rule is published in the Federal Register, before ATF starts arresting and prosecuting individuals. So, depending on what day this week the rule is published, we are probably looking at around the week of May the 16th before ATF will start arresting people. Once the rule is published, I will do a YouTube short letting everyone know the day it is published and the exact day that the 120th day will fall on. ATF does list ways in which an individual can comply with the new rule and avoid prosecution. But before you decide to stop watching this video and start leaving nasty comments about me telling you that you should comply with the new rule, I am not telling you to do anything. You can do whatever you want, and I am in no way telling you or advising you as to what you should do. All I am doing is giving you the information you need to know so you can make your own educated decision. That's it, nothing more and nothing less. Now that we're clear on that, let's move on to the ways ATF says an individual can comply with their latest infringement. These are coming directly from the final rule itself. Number 1, register the weapon or attachment under the NFA within the 120 days from the date of publication of the rule in the Federal Register. Now, before those of you who already have a registered NFA item start having a heart attack, this does not mean you must have it approved within the 120 days, only that you must have it filed within the time period. For those of you who have not gone through the process of obtaining approval for an NFA item, it is a long drawn out process and can take way more than 120 days. In fact, I will tell you that the last suppressor I purchased took 7 months before I was approved, and that was using ATF's e-forms. So, it's just not realistic to get approval back within 120 days, and ATF knows that. So that is why they are only requiring that you file the appropriate Form 1 within their grace period. Not only that, considering millions of people own stabilizing braces, ATF's system is going to come crumbling down with the amount of Form 1s they'll be receiving over the next couple of months. Number 2, remove the short barrel and attach a barrel that is 16 inches or longer to the firearm. Number 3, permanently remove and dispose of or alter the stabilizing brace so that it cannot be reattached. Now, I'll be completely honest with you on this one. I don't understand why ATF thinks it is necessary to dispose of or alter the stabilizing brace so that it cannot be reattached to comply with the rule. The rule itself says that nothing in the rule bans stabilizing braces. So why can't you just detach the stabilizing brace? I don't know. It's not unlawful for anyone to own a barrel that is less than 16 inches so long as it is not attached to a rifle, so I'm not sure why you cannot just have the stabilizing brace by itself. I think a prosecutor would have a tough time successfully prosecuting someone for removing a stabilizing brace but not disposing of it or altering it so that it can't be reattached. However, if you don't want to be the test case, stick to ATF's suggestions. Number 4. Turn the firearm into your local ATF office. Not sure why anyone would pick this option, but ATF lists it as an option, so I'm letting you know. Number 5, destroy the firearm. Again, not sure how this is a viable option, but ATF apparently thinks it is. So, as you can see, all of ATF's listed options suck. And once again, I'm not advising anyone to do any of the preceding options. I am simply giving you the information needed so you can make your own educated decision. With that said, we all know litigation's coming. So I don't think anyone needs to do anything immediately. In fact, I think we should wait about 30 to 60 days to see what happens in the court system, as I know some of the big pro-gun organization and manufacturers are going to fight the latest infringement to the absolute fullest. So what can you do to fight ATF's latest infringement? You can use your voice. Call and email your senators and representatives, letting them know that this is just unacceptable. In fact, flood them with calls and emails. You can also help by donating to the various pro-gun organizations who will be fighting against ATF's overreach. I'm positive that any amount you can donate will greatly help them. As usual, this final rule is confusing and many of you may have questions about it, so don't hesitate to leave your questions below in the comments section, or you can email them directly to us at questions@thefirearmfirm.com. If you think, however, your question is too complicated or too complex to leave in a comment section or email, feel free to give us a call at 321-332-6864. I or one of our other 2A attorneys will be more than happy to speak with you. Until next time, stay armed and educated.